Hi programmers, this is going to be our last video for this special section, and if you haven't already done it, you need to come over here to this create records button, and you need to go to properties, and in the property that says click, you need to double click it to create your method. And then we're going to go over here on the code part, and this is a short video because we have spent so much time cleaning up bad code and fixing redundant work that this is just going to go really quick for us. Anyway, this is what we do. You've got your method here, and the first thing we do, we say integer next seg, and we call the last seg. If you recall, we created him in the last video. We pass it this PREID text box 2.text. We pass it the week number that was in the text box that we did a couple weeks ago, and then we calculate our second seg number based on whatever the next seg is, and we add 1 to it. And then we calculate our end time, because our beginning time is going to be 28800, and that is second since midnight, and that's 8 o'clock in the morning, and that's just what we're going to do. And if that's not the correct time, then you have to just go in and edit the hours with the adjust hours program, which we're going to start on next, I do believe. Anyway, so we've created our end time based on, we converted the hours and multiplied by 3600, and then we add it to this 2880, and we get our date time. We take the end date, we convert it to that text box that we had on the screen, and then I go ahead, and it might go ahead and take end date, I don't know, but to be safe, I went ahead and calculated the month, day, year, and created a new one with the date time is like 1 second past midnight or something. Anyway, and then we're going to create our 2 seg records, and if we did that in last week's video, I believe it was either last week or the week before, and we pass it this PREID text box 2. We pass it the week number text box, but first we have to convert it to an integer. We pass it the next seg, and we call it an end record, and we say true because I think it wants to know if it's completed. Yeah, I think that's what that field is. Then we test it to type, and that was in the text box on the screen, and then we pass it this int date time that we just got through converting up here, and then we say it's false, that it's not an error. And then we create a second create seg, and it's almost exactly the same except for the seg number. We send it the second seg, and we say it's out, and end time. The end time is the end time that we've calculated, and I've already tested this, so I know it works. This was some code I copied in to help me look at, and it was like, you can tell I've got database calls and stuff in that now we're not doing that. We found better ways to do things that is a little bit cleaner. And so anyway, let's say that, and let's run it. And I've already run this once. I created myself 8 vacation hours. So I'm going to come over here to enter special time. I'm going to enter myself again, 1104. And this is the week I want, 562, but like you could do, a month in advance. Our payroll clerk, he enters stuff, weeks in advance for people. And I've already created me vacation hours for Monday, so I'm going to say on Tuesday, what's that, 11/3, 11-03-2009. I'm gonna be sick that day. I'm gonna have anyway, I'm using my psychic abilities, and I'm gonna say I need 8-hour sick records, and I'm gonna come over here and say create records, and it created them. Yay! Now we're gonna come to the database and see what we have here. Here's the seg database. I'm gonna go down to the bottom where I have mine. I'm 1104 for the 3rd, and they looks like they created just fine. And I'll show you now. We'll go ahead and see clocking me in. I might be clocked in already, I can't remember. Let's go ahead and clock me in, and it'll show you that I've got 16 hours plus maybe 0.06 that we was messing around earlier today. when the 16 hours is 8 sick hours and 8 vacation hours. See there, it's 16:06. I'm going to go ahead and stay out, and we're going to quit, and I will see you on the next video. I think we're going to start on this adjust hours. And okay, goodbye guys.